gentlemen, Victor Benjamin did not come to this fight alone. One of the men he defeated in his incredible run as Premier Fighter was Tim Spriggs. Probably the single greatest submission wrestler in the world today, a former #1 ranked Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion in the world. And if you're going to combat the privileged, you could do a lot worse than Tim Spriggs as your backup, Avery.
It's a smart move. I'll wait.
Words, any final words for your participant opponents?
These chumps already know what they have coming to them. They are not privileged, should not even be in this ring, let alone
Look at that mustache.
I'd rather not.
You already know. They got it coming for them. Privilege, get that ass.
LSG, that's real. Any words for your opponents? That's real. Listen up! You got friends. You got friends. Me, I don't need anybody. The ace of space is out of this world. And I'm going to show you right now.
The ace of space.
Me and Spriggs went to war. There's nothing but respect between me and him. A fellow mixed martial artist, a world champion, and that's why he's in my corner tonight to make sure your flunkies don't have anything to do with this event. It doesn't matter if you're by yourself or an entire galaxy. I'm drowning that rocket ship tonight.
LSG, the only guy who didn't get the memo that it was bring your friends to work day.
Which I don't think is a very smart thing. Like, you know for a fact, right, that everybody out here are friends. Their friends are going to be involved. You never trust anybody, blah, 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 blah. This is wrestling. So when Victor Benjamin knew the privilege would be out here, he's like, I'm going to go back and get the one guy in this place that I have the most respect for, and that's Tim Spriggs. Right? We were talking about this earlier. When you're in there and you do battle with somebody, the way those guys went to war, like, win or lose, you come out with a newfound respect, a new best friend in some sort, somebody you know you can depend on.
Let's do a quick recap of the circumstances that led to this match in case you're joining us for the first time. Breaux Keller originally started this season in a tag team with Action Andretti, and when he was unable to continue in tag division due to Action Andretti's call-up by All Elite Wrestling, he was given the opportunity, find a new partner or bet on yourself. And now he's taking it to LSG.
Right with the Fez press, quick.
Breaux Keller had an opportunity to become the Premier Fighter, lost it against
We got to release German in the first 30 seconds of this matchup.
And decided to join Logan Easton Leroux in the privileged, turning his back on his best friend, Savage Gentleman Victor Benjamin. In the process, he cost Savage Gentleman, who's about to give, holy hell, to LSG, that Premier Fighter spot to Logan Easton Leroux, who cashed in an opportunity given him by Prince Nana. Then, of course, LSG, who was meant to originally have Breaux Keller's spot in the privilege, attacking Breaux Keller. We learned that tonight, costing him 3 weeks of action and his opportunity to participate in the playoffs. And here we get three men with a ton of reason to hate each other's guts, Pelly.
Bad blood, really bad blood. And as Avery said earlier, LSG didn't bring any friends to the party with him, but it takes a guy like that to know a guy like that. He doesn't have any friends right now. So,
I mean, he's confident, right? He came out here by himself, right? He didn't necessarily know Tim Spriggs would be here. Maybe he didn't get the invite that he was supposed to invite his own buddy. But at the same time, it didn't seem to slow him down. Right now, he's in control of this match off, so hats off to him. But at the end of the day, I personally think it'll cost him.
LSG has been someone who's been trying to control his destiny, calling his own shots, making deals with Nana throughout the season. First getting an opportunity against Eli Isom on our second round of competition, and most recently finding a way to be reinstated from suspension. And Savage Gentleman Victor Benjamin was our most dominant Premier Fighter by far.
Victor Benjamin's just a beast. Like, you look at
whoa. LSG almost got him.
He's like 220 pounds of straight muscle. There's not an ounce of fat on the guy, right? Throw on top of that, he's an elite trained MMA fighter. Throw on top of that, he's traveled around to some of the best professional wrestling trainers there are in the country.
There's no whining and complaining in this match, too. The structure of this match means, in order to win, You have to beat both of your opponents. Whoever wins this match absolutely earns it, Pelly.
Speaking of someone who has to beat both of their opponents, rather, Breaux Keller, we're looking at the only guy in Fight Pro that has pinfall victories over Th FIGHTT and Victor Benjamin. Is that correct?
No, Victor Benjamin defeated Breaux Keller. It was Breaux Keller's basically betrayal of Victor Benjamin that cost Savage Gentleman his only loss. A 2 count there to Logan Easton LaRoe. And of course, Logan's only loss this whole season was a forfeit to Logan Easton LaRoe, all part of the plot that led to the birth of the Privileged. We're going to see Th FIGHTT and Logan Easton LaRoe go to war next week in our Rise of the Champions finals. But if Breaux Keller, with the Privileged finally back at full strength, can get this win, I mean, that sets up great momentum for his stablemates, Dog Nation and Logan Easton LaRoe, and their title opportunities next week.
Breaux Keller over here kind of making fun a little bit of Victor Benjamin with a little air punching, a little air kicking, and rightfully so, because right now he's sticking it to Victor Benjamin. He's keeping LSG out on the floor over there. He's in firm control of this matchup. But Victor Benjamin can turn this around at any second. One quick strike, landed to the right spot, just like that kick to the chest right there, turns it around.
Incredible list of opponents that Victor Benjamin defeated this season, including Delirious, Eric Stevens, Tim Spriggs.
Maybe, perhaps a little jet lag, though. Victor Benjamin very recently just wrestled in Hawaii. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's kind of far away.
It is.
Flipped him over and now looking for the submission win against Breaux Keller. These two.
This goes back to their singles bout where he worked this double underhook the entire match. It basically helped him survive Breaux Keller.
But now Breaux Keller has it scouted because Victor Benjamin did go to that well so many times successfully in that match. It is crazy to think. I got to put this to Avery because I know Pelly doesn't have friends. But these two were at each other's weddings. These two consider themselves to be each other's best friends in wrestling. And all it took was the Fight Championship, the premier fighter, to drive this level of wedge between them.
At the end of the day, we're all competitors. We're all in professional wrestling because we want to win. We want the titles. We want the fame. We want the glory, right? To make the decision to become a professional wrestler, I always felt it was a very selfish thing where you wanted all the love and attention.
LSG tried to steal that pin on Savage Gentleman.
Smart, because he wants the love and the attention that I was just talking about, right? And when that love and attention, right, comes in between two best friends, it can cause a lot of chaos.
Oh, yeah. I went to a friend's wedding once. You know how that ended?
You're not friends with them anymore.
That's right.
Bro job!
Oh, that's inappropriate.
Bro job to the Savage Gentleman and Breaux Keller.
Nope.
So close to getting a first win here. Remember, the condition is you do have to defeat both of your opponents.
That's wild. So now I'm wondering, right? Like I'm thinking back to when Victor Benjamin had Breaux Keller in that submission.
Gutter butter. Sorry, Avery, but I think that Breaux Keller just got it.
That's one.
He's halfway there. He's halfway to walking out of this match the winner.
Now he has to pin LSG to win.
So if you're LSG and you see that submission on, look at Dog Nation now throws LSG in. Trying to get this one over quick. 2 and nope.
That was close.
Like, do you just allow a pin to happen? That's what I'm asking. A submission, do you just allow it to happen? Do you allow the damage to be caused, especially the submission? Do you let him just sit in there and create that damage, tear that shoulder apart, tear that knee apart?
I would.
But even though knowing you're going to give the third participant,
it's strategic.
One of the W's he needs.
I think it depends on where people are, because at this point now,
it's chess, not checkers.
It is sudden death competition when it comes to Breaux Keller now and LSG.
Well, here at Fight Pro, like we are no stranger to come up with some of these brand new, fascinating ideas and having the guts to try them out. And this type of matchup is exactly that. Like I've never seen this in my life, and my mind is just racing right now with different strategies and ideas that are possible in a matchup like this one.
Said with all the love and affection in the world, we are no strangers to complications here at Fight Pro Wrestling.
Amen.
Breaux Keller looking to take this away, and now Breaux Keller, despite the animosity between himself and Savage Gentleman, needs to put all of his attention on offense towards LSG. The only way that Keller can win this match is with some sort of pinfall or submission or knockout with LSG. So at this point, Savage Gentleman is just a spoiler to Breaux Keller.
I don't know if Savage Gentleman is going to be able to continue in the match. Look at him.
This is the roughest we have seen Victor Benjamin look.
You do not want to trade chops with LSG, buddy.
Slicing Breaux Keller like he ordered some roast beef at the deli counter.
He did take your advice, though. He gave up on the chops, went right to the jawjacker, which
right.
got him back in control of this match.
Right. Yeah, hey, he's focused. He made a mistake, and he adjusted very quickly.
I do want to go back, however briefly, to Breaux Keller's mustache, because imagine being so petty as to be so beautiful and choose to ruin your face with that mustache.
Yeah, have you seen Ernie's mustache?
Ernie's not ruining a beautiful face.
Sometimes it's pro wrestlers, though, when you make that transition. Like, he knew when he aligned himself with the privilege that he was going to go from a man the fans cheered for and adored to one maybe they didn't like as much. So maybe he embraced that inner hate that he was about to receive from those fans. And he's like, look, if they're going to hate me, they might as well hate me for every reason in the world, which would
including a mustache.
Include a terrible
now,
mustache.
Hey, look who's back.
And
with
Savage
authority.
Gentleman
Back again.
not letting LSG get that pin. That would not have ended the match, but choosing basically to say, I'm not going to let anyone else get one up in this match.
Stopping a mud hole in Breaux Keller.
Very few things are more terrifying here in Fight than looking across the ring at an angry Victor Benjamin. That is an intimidating SOB.
Could you imagine being in a triple threat against Victor Benjamin and Devontae?
No, because I am a coward.
I would tinkle a little bit. I'm not a coward. I fought some of the best wrestlers in the world, and that's one of the things that would scare me.
You said everyone here was brought here because you like to fight, and that is not true. I'm here because I love to talk
about fighting.
Absolutely.
From a distance, from far away at your safe little table.
As far away as I can be and visually see. A Savage Gentleman with the snapmare on LSG and a PK right to the back of the neck. These guys hate each other.
The LSG cannot feel his fingers right now, I'm telling you right now.
There was a lot of people who were unfairly maligning Victor Benjamin, saying that he was the one who attacked Breaux Keller cowardly from behind. In reality, it was all a feint by LSG, so certainly there's no love lost between Victor Benjamin and the Ace of Spades.
That knee caught all of Victor Benjamin. He might be out again.
Oh, we got a little suplex action, maybe a brain buster. What do we got? Oh, no, falls through neck breaker.
Wow. That was a dirty neck breaker.
Just shows the strength of Breaux Keller, too, because Victor Benjamin's, like I said, at least 220, 230.
But it also shows the vindictiveness. It is well documented that Victor Benjamin was out of action for a year due to neck surgery. That is something that his friend would know about.
Yep.
But Victor Benjamin makes the choice after neck surgery to get in a wrestling ring.
Wait a second! LSG just got one! And Dog Nation up!
Wait a minute, Victor Benjamin, he's choking him! He's choking him!
Oh. Turn around, LSG. He's about to get this thing all tied up.
Breaux Keller just...
He did the right thing. He had to tap. He had to tap if he wants to have a chance of winning this match.
It is 1-1. 2-1.
We're in sudden death now.
It is sudden death. It is a tie game.
The Savage Gentleman, Victor Benjamin, has earned his first victory by submission over Breaux Keller.
So let's just get the math out of the way.
The math out of the way is these two fellas want Breaux Keller nowhere near the ring, right?
But here's the thing.
You can't pin him again. He's useless to everybody else but himself.
Savage Gentleman has to pin LSG. LSG has to beat Savage Gentleman, and Breaux Keller has to defeat LSG. Those are the win conditions we are at now. If you are writing, keep some stuff on your scoreboards at home, okay?
Scorecard, yeah. And to your earlier point, Jason, a friend would know if someone went through neck surgery. That's why I don't have friends.
That's not the only reason.
Well, that's your opinion.
Cobra Kai leg sweep by the Savage Gentleman. Victor Benjamin, gator roll, lifting up, and now using that double underhook to try and take out LSG.
Sends him all the way across the ring. LSG now set up in the corner. Benjamin about to get a full head of speed. Comes in with a high knee.
He got all of it, too.
The incredible power. I mean, a fighting machine is Victor Benjamin. And at this point, Breaux Keller, spoiler to both men.
Yeah, and Victor's going to want to get Breaux Keller far away from LSG.
You got to play a ton of offense and defense at this point. We said we are in sudden death. This main event, round robin revolution, the first of its kind here in Fight Pro Wrestling. Honestly, to my knowledge, the first of its kind in pro wrestling at all.
I've never seen it before. That's what I was just wondering. You think these guys even know who at this point they've got to beat to win this matchup? Like, you're in the wrestling ring, you're getting hurt, things are crazy, tough to keep a good mind about. You didn't really catch all of that. He's going to kick out of that.
No, Breaux Keller doesn't. Breaux Keller just went for the wrong man.
Yeah, and the referee doesn't.
Yeah, the referee.
Breaux Keller, that would have been a disaster. Can you imagine?
I would have walked in there like Vince McMahon and blown out both my quads trying to set it straight, brother.
And I'd have appreciated you for it, for the effort.
Thank you.
LSG can't afford to get distracted by Breaux Keller at this point. His only win condition is to go up against Victor Benjamin. So now, Breaux Keller, like a gnat, you want to get out of your hair as quickly as possible.
Such a vet move there by LSG. Did you see how he reversed when he was in that corner and he was able to get out of the hold and position himself on that buckle all in one quick movement, right?
Beautiful. Yeah.
That was great. It was just fancy.
This is not the scenario that Victor Benjamin wants right now. Again, Breaux Keller pins LSG, he's going to win this match.
That is true, though it does not look like that is in the cards in the immediate future as Dog Nation now, we have seen, they're holding the brass knucks.
Tim Spriggs.
Tim Spriggs is the equalizer. And Tim Spriggs confiscating those brass knuckles from Dog Nation.
Here's Benjamin. All right, Benjamin needs to get back in the ring, though. Oh, they're getting kicked out. Dog Nation's getting kicked out.
Dog Nation is getting kicked out.
That's right. No second.
Wait a second.
What?
Tim Spriggs just decked Savage Gentleman.
No, he didn't. Did he?
He did. Tim Spriggs just decked Savage Gentleman with the brass knuckles. What is happening?
I'm so excited right now. There's going to be a mad dash to see who could pin the Savage Gentleman because he's knocked out. So you basically got to get up over the guy in the ring, run out there, get Victor Benjamin, roll him in the ring, and then pin him, and then you win the match.
Wait, you're burying
Breaux Keller's already pinned?
Oh, yeah, this is so confusing.
You are burying the lead. Wait a second. With the ref's back turn, Breaux Keller just kicked LSG right in the gonads with the bro job. And wait. Holy no.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Oh, Dog Nation's back. How convenient.
The numbers game works out in the favor of Breaux Keller.
What'd I tell you, Jason? How that friend worked out for Victor Benjamin.
My heart is breaking. The Savage Gentleman brought Victor Benjamin brought the only man he thought he could trust, the only man who he respected, Tim Spriggs. And Tim Spriggs, I'm waiting for official confirmation, but this looks like Tim Spriggs has been in on it the whole time.
Yeah. Hey, hate to say I told you so. Victor Benjamin just learned one of the most important lessons of his career, I think.
And
DTA?
It certainly seems like Tim Spriggs is officially a member of the privileged.
There's some undulating there from Dog Nation.
I mean, they've earned this right to celebrate, right? It's a very complicated matchup. Three guys, only one could win.
Look at that. That's not
and
celebrating.
Now Logan Easton LaRoe, the ringleader, has entered. Breaux Keller just earned a guaranteed spot in next season. And the privileged are walking into the Rise of the Champions with Tim Spriggs on the book. This is horrendous.